What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phil and Leroy the Judgmental Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Phil back in the house.
And this is Leroy. So what's going on, Phil?
Not much, not much. And it's funny because I always look forward to the weekends because I say, damn, I finally get a day to just kick my feet up and do nothing. And then when the weekends roll around, my wife, she put me to work every damn weekend.
Well, all you went to the store today. That's
Huh?
work. All you did is go to the store today. That's work.
Leaving at the house at, I want to say 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock around that time, left out the house. And getting back at 2 o'clock, yes, that's work. Supermarket, then Bob's, and then the dispensary.
Okay. Well, there's a whole bunch of dispensaries downtown. You ain't never seen them?
Well, it's funny because there's one right next to my job, but I feel weird going in there. I went one time and I was like making sure ain't nobody catch me, none of the doctors and nobody see me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But she go to the one that's out here that's on Baltimore Pike. She go right there.
Okay. Well, we got the Eagles versus Chargers today at a home game, Lincoln Financial Field. Eagles are a 1-point underdog and the over is 49.5. No real injuries on the Eagles front unless, you want to talk about Brandon Graham, out for the season.
Mm-hmm.
But we have for the San Diego Chargers, Ashanti Samuel Jr., cornerback, is out with a concussion. Now, the Chargers is on a 2-game losing streak. Phil, will it be 3-game losing streak?
It was Chargers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you think the Eagles gonna win today?
Yes.
Okay, so why is the Eagles gonna win?
Because the Chargers are slumping and we looking good right now. We still on that high horse from that crushing victory last week.
Okay, don't get too comfortable on that. It's your coach.
I was about to say, well, with this idiot coach, you never can tell. Now, we ran the ball about 30, 40 times last week. This week, we'll run the ball 10.
Right, and Gainwell only had a couple of carries. Well, he got carries towards the end when everything is over with. I put Gainwell on my starter in fantasy football. I had him and Ingram for New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
And they had Gainwell as more points, so I put Gainwell in. So we'll see. My fantasy football is the shit too now.
I'm still in the mix in one, and then the other one I'm trash.
We got Aaron Rodgers acting like a fool. Derrick Henry out. Ruggs done killed somebody and in jail. Shit, I'm fucked up.
Well, shit. On the other side of the league, I think we got a total of maybe like 30 players. Out of those 30 players, at least like 16 of mine was injured reserve, or just out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm starting to get a lot of injured reserve players too. But the only positive side is they haven't only Derrick Henry. Everybody else has been like have like good. What's the guy? What's the guy in the Broncos wide receiver? Is it Jury or Jerry Judy?
Yeah.
Jerry Judy.
Jerry Judy.
He was out for a while, and he put up some nice good numbers too. But he was out for like about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, I have him in one of my leagues too.
Yeah, he was out. So, all right. So, what you see the final score is going to be?
41 total sound about right. I'm thinking like 24-17.
It's 49.5.
Oh, well, I'm thinking it's going to be 24-17.
All right, 24-17. Okay, now how many carries is okay, let's just say Gainwell, since he's the I guess he's supposed to be the number 1 back, well, number 2 back since Samuels is out. Sanders is out. How many carries is Gainwell going to get?
8.
Oh, what about Howard?
5.
Scott?
11 maybe.
Okay. Well, I also think the Eagles is going to win. I really don't trust that damn coach, but I'm gonna say the Eagles, they on a high momentum now. They finally got the keys to winning the game is running the football. So I'm gonna say it's home. So I'm gonna say the Eagles. I'm gonna say 24-10 Eagles. And see, I think Gainwell is going to get more carries this week. I'm going to say Gainwell 12, Scott. Scott will probably have like two, and Howard maybe. Counting the red zone carries, I say maybe what you say, 4 or 5?
Yes, at 5.
All right, I'm gonna go with 4 then. I'm gonna go with 4.
Okay.
So we'll be back at halftime, everyone. Of course, we do a pregame, halftime, and postgame. Postgame, we'll have the visiting team's person to come on with us. So we'll see if we have someone from a San Diego fan. I keep saying San Diego. It's L.A. I keep having San Diego on my mind. It's L.A. It's L.A. right?
Yeah, it's LA.
Yeah, it's LA. I keep saying San Diego, but we'll have somebody from San Diego, LA, Chargers fan. Let's just put it like that. Or like, how do these people with teams that move? So you in St. Louis, and you've been a lifelong Rams fan. Can you still root for the Rams?
No.
What you gonna root for?
The closest location team.
All right. Oh yeah. Let me tell you this story before we go. So a couple of weeks ago, I was in the bank downtown, and it was a line that used to Taylor, and it was a person ahead of me talking to one of the workers there, and the worker had asked the banker, how's your podcast going, and he said, oh yeah, the podcast is going good. Yeah, we just started, and whoop de whoop. And so the guy ahead of me, he went and he went to the real bank teller. So I walked up to the guy and I was like, well, what's your podcast? And he was talking about his podcast and stuff and what he talk about. And I said, oh yeah, okay, we do a podcast too. So I showed him my our anchor link, and he's on Anchor also. So I followed his podcast. That does nothing neither. When you follow somebody on Anchor, does it supposed to do anything?
I guess it gets your head count up. I don't know.
Okay, so all right, that was a couple of weeks ago. I say about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I saw him last Friday, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I listened to your podcast." And I was like, "Well, which one you listen to?" He's like, "I listened to the Eagles and Raiders game. Y'all was funny." And he's like, "Yeah, man, I like sports too." And he said he wanted to get on with us one day. So I
Yeah,
said, "I don't
that's
know."
cool.
Yeah, I said, "I don't know." Whenever I said this, whenever. And the way he does his podcast, he does like the same thing we do, talk about news and stuff, but it's no type of audio or the news. But he'll like break it up in segments. So like you can see it if you on Anchor, you can see it how he broke it up, and you can select which one you want to listen to instead of
Okay.
it straight through. I thought that was a good idea the way he
Well, I
does.
said that before. You should break it down into sections. I didn't know you could separate it like that. But what I was saying, when you do the show, you could break it down and have like your local news stories, your world news stories, your sports. You know what I mean, like that.
Yeah, yeah. You can break if you look at the music podcast and you can see how it's like broken down.
Mm-hmm.
I do that. You have to do it on when you're doing the music stuff. You have to like break it down so you can skip like whatever you
Okay.
want to listen
All
to.
right.
So, well, shout out to Enzo 5 Star. I don't know if it's general or gentleman. I think it's gentleman because he say his name so damn fast. The podcast is the Hypocritical Millennial Podcast. He's a younger guy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to him. And if you see this, if you hear this, then we'll put you on one day and talk about sports. I don't know whenever. It's starting to come at the end of the year. I don't know if you want to sneak us or not. We can do our sneaker thing with Jeff Baker again. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. So well, all right, we see y'all at halftime.
All right.
Eagles!
All right, we back. The Eagles are beating the Chargers 10-7. And let's go into some stats real quick. Let's start with the Chargers. We have Herbert, 15 for 18, 161 yards, 1 touchdown. Rushing, Elker, 6 rushes for 13 yards. Receiving, we have Cook, 4 for 48, and Allen, 6 for 46. 6 receptions, 46 yards. Let's go on to the Eagles. We got Jalen Hurts, 4 for 9, 54 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, Howard, 12 carries for 58 yards. Hurts, 6 carries for 32. And Scott, 7 to 25. Receiving, we have Devontae 1 for 27 and Goddard 1 for 18. So it was touch and go in the first quarter because I said, "Oh shit, here we go."
Yep.
At,
Well,
at,
I think the first seven plays, it was only one run.
right, and the San Diego, LA coach is just as dumb as the Eagles coach. They keep
Oh
going
shit!
on
I
fourth
said the
down like
exact
that.
same. I said the exact same thing to Shay. I said now I see why these two is at the same wedding. They on the same fucking retarded boat.
Yep. And then our coach, when the last time that the Chargers had went forward on fourth down and lost, and I'm saying to myself, please don't try to throw the football down the field. First play, try to throw the
Yep.
football, but they
And
ran it.
when when
So
when you do that, that's giving away an extra play. What you're supposed to do is throw a short pass or run the ball just to get some breathing space.
right. Yeah, I don't know how in the world they have a winning record, right? The Chargers.
Yeah, they like 5-4 or something like that.
Oh, okay, I can't see it, but I can see why they done lost two straight by listening, but by these old dumbass plays that he calling. Go ahead.
Well, their quarterback was hot, and now he cooled off, so he played like two shitty games back to back. So that's the reason why they are now struggling.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I asked a couple of people. No one got back to me yet. And by the way, before we end this off, where the hell is Gainwell, man? Shit. Now I picked him on my damn fantasy running back.
Well, shit, the same way they did Miles Sanders for me. He would never give him no carries, and then he get hurt, and all of a sudden you want to start running the ball.
Right. And where the hell is Howard? Howard was on like the practice squad, and he came up.
Fucking bagging groceries, and now he getting carries more than the starters.
Right.
It's crazy.
Well, we'll be back for the post game show. Unless you would have asked something. You would have asked something because I don't have anything.
Not really. Just the quarterback just got to get a little more accurate because he had that touchdown in the end zone.
Yes.
And he just threw it. He threw it to the corner, and I think the receiver might have could have dived and made something happen, but it shouldn't have been that hard.
Yes. Yeah, he had him open. But you know what? I was like, it started off bad when he went back. He was just pedaling with his feet and
Right.
trying to throw it like, and I'm like, oh shit, this pass ain't gonna look right.
Mm-hmm. Now I missed when he threw that pass to Goddard, and Goddard couldn't catch it. Was that overthrown or was what happened? Because they said Goddard was wide open. He didn't have to throw it that way, but I didn't see the play.
Overthrown. He tried to throw a little rainbow pass, and it was overthrown, and Goddard was open. So that was another pass right there.
See, I didn't see that one.
Well, all right, y'all. We'll be back at our post game.
All right.
All right, the Eagles lost 24-27 to the Chargers. The over and under was 49.5. So if you bet the over, then you won. Some little quick stats here. We're going to start with the Chargers. We got Herbert, 32 for 38, 356 yards, 2 touchdowns. Rushing, we got Elker, 17 for 59. Receiving, we got Keenan Allen, 12 for 124. I didn't even know he got passes that much, 12 receptions.
Yeah, he was cooking Slay all over the field.
And we have Williams, 2 for 58. On the Eagles side, we got Jalen Hurts, 11 for 17, 162 yards, 1 touchdown. We got Howard, 17 rushes for 71 yards. Hurts, 10 for 62. Scott, 10 for 40. And my boy Gainwell, 2 for 3. Receiving, we got Devontae Smith, 5 receptions for 116 yards. And Goddard, 3 receptions for 43 yards. I want to see like a little bit of a little balance of the offense. Now you're going run heavy, but you're not really passing it.
Yeah, see, so the coach is an idiot because 1 minute he just want to pass all game and not run the ball, and now he want to run the ball and not pass. Like you gotta, like you said, balance it out. How is this running back getting 17 carries? He didn't even have a job right off the street. But we had Miles Sanders for like the first 6 weeks. He couldn't touch 17 carries.
Yep, I want to see a little, and then that defense, man. Like, what the hell? Can we and that's another thing about the balance. Like, either the offense is good, the defense is bad, or the defense is good, the offense is bad. When can they work together?
That's your linebackers. We get nothing from our linebackers. It's ridiculous. This guy was throwing swing passes to tight ends and running backs out of the backfield, and nobody was around. It should have been a linebacker somewhere in the vicinity, but nope. All day long, that's all he kept doing. He got 300 yards, and was like 70% accuracy. Come on now, he's a second-year quarterback. He ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yep. Looking like a all-star. The
And
way he
here
was
he
throwing
was
that football down the
right,
field.
and he was just stinking up the joint the last 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, he turned around. He probably said, "Bet I play the Eagles. All right, I can get my numbers back." You laugh, but I'm thinking that's how they be. How many catches you want, Keenan? All right, I got you. It's the Eagles.
Now, come on now. Now you going too
Now,
far.
Keenan Allen had 12 Keenan Allen had 12 catches all year. You know what I'm saying? He get 12 against us.
Now you going too far there.
Yeah, okay. I bet you that's how it is.
Like, oh shit. Oh, that's an easy schedule. Just mark that down. How many catches you want?
Here, the Eagles got the easiest schedule out of all the NFL teams the rest of the way. And we can't even knock off these suckers.
Well, next week could be the test. Now, if they lose to the Broncos, then shit. Now, I was gonna say if they won today, like we can at least think about the playoffs.
We should have won today.
That
we should have won today because Hurts ain't had no pressure on them like that. Like you said, the offense was just moving the ball easily too.
Yep.
It was the defense. The defense just could get no stops.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that's just pretty poor coaching. So we got next week on the 14th. As I just said, the Eagles go to Denver to play the Broncos. What's your thoughts on that game?
I mean, shit. I would if we'd have won today, I would have said, "Oh, we can beat them." But shit, it's a coin toss now, depending on what defense shows up. And if the right defense show up, then we get the sucker ass offense. So they need to get on the same page.
Okay, now can I start Jerry Duty?
I've been starting him ever since he got healthy, so why not?
Okay, so any Melvin Gordon fantasy football players, put him in.
Yep.
Damn, you just lost all faith, huh?
Well, because we don't have linebackers, and that's why these running backs be chewing our ass up. You got to have linebackers to stop the running and stop the short passes.
Yep. Well, all right. I forgot to tell you that Stacy wanted to do an interview. I set it up and I forgot all about it. I saw Holly yesterday and she had asked me about it. I said, shit, I forgot.
Is Holly gonna be on?
Oh, I don't think so. Well, she heard me talking about it with Stacy. When I saw her, she asked me what happened to her, and I said, shit, I forgot all about it. Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. We're going to reach us on Facebook and Twitter at PNL Judgmentals, Instagram at _Judgmentals, TikTok at PNL Judgmentals, and you can email us at pnljudgmentals@gmail.com. Oh, no guests. We had a guest schedule, but they didn't come through at the last minute. We had 2 guests. One guy was a radio show host. When I messaged him, we were talking. He never messaged me back. So the other guy was a Call of Duty player. That was the last guy I was talking about. He didn't. He wanted to do it in 20 minutes, and it was too late. He should have said something about it when we were when I was just messaging him. Like, damn, I ain't home right now. Once I get home, I'll let you know, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sorry about no extra guests, y'all. I guess y'all like listening to us. And as you see, we sound miserable. Philip have no hopes. So now I'm just depressed.
It almost, you get that feel like it's almost like the Eagles are losing on purpose to get a higher draft pick.
Especially on defense.
Well, it works both ways. If the defense is clicking on all cylinders, then our coach go into his retarded shell and call the dumbest pass plays and offensive plays. Like even this game, it was close, and he did like a trickery run play or something. I'm like, what is this for? This is the second half in a close game. You don't need to pull that dumb shit out.
Right.
But it's like we're trying to lose on purpose for better draft picks, but they don't want to make it obvious. So they're still trying to make it seem like, well, hey, we was competitive.
So tanking the season, does that mean that the coach will be here next year?
Yeah, he'll be here because he's part of the tank job.
So they all in cahoots.
Yep.
So are they going to draft another quarterback?
Depending on where we at in the draft.
Oh, okay. So you don't have no faith in Jalen Hurts either?
No. I like Jalen Hurts. And the thing is, it's too early to tell to just get rid of him. This is his first year as a starter. You need more than 1 year as a starter. They kept saying two second year quarterbacks battling it out. No, you can't put him at Herbert because Herbert started his first year.
Right.
And Hurts didn't. So he got a whole year of experience in the gameplay than Hurts. So that's not even the same.
Mm-hmm. And he did some good passes other than the two that we already mentioned, that the overthrow to Goddard
Oh
and
yeah,
the
he did
touch
some real
and
good passes that I didn't think he had in him. So he can do it. He
right
just need more time.
and the touchdown that could have been a touchdown. That he just slipped my mind. What we was talking about, the
Oh,
rookie
you
wide
talking about
receiver.
Smith?
Yeah. It was that pass. He was just inaccurate, and then he was open too for that
Yep.
catch. And that was the only two, but he threw some good passes in the fourth quarter, especially to Smith. He was like double teamed, and he threw it
And
very accurate right to him.
and when they do that weak side blitz, I like that he just took off. He doing like Michael Vick. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? If you keep doing that, they'll play honest and stop doing that shit.
right. Because I think it's stupid to even blitzing a running quarterback anyway. But if you want to choose to do it, then like you say, he should just automatically just take off and start running.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, all right, y'all.
All right. Peace out.